Okay, let's get started. Now we are discuss some important themes of Paradise Lost by John Milton. Firstly, we discuss the importance of obedience to God. This first word of Paradise Lost certain that the poem's main theme will be first disobedience. Milton narrates the story of Adam and Eve disobedience, explains how and why it happens, and places the story within the larger context of Saturn rebellions and Jews' resurrections. Raphael tells about Saturn's disobedience is an effort to give him a firm grasp of the threat that Saturn and humankind disobedience poses. In essence, Paradise Lost presented two moral paths that one can take after disobedience. The downward sphere of increasing sin and degradations represented by Saturn, and the road to redemption presented by Adam and Eve. While Adam and Eve are the first human to disobey God, Satan is the first of all God's creation to disobey. His decisions to rebel comes only from himself. He wasn't persuaded or provoked by others. Also, his decisions to continue to disobey God after his fall into hell ensures that God will not forgive him. Adam and Eve, on the other hand, decided to repent for their sins and seek forgiveness. Unlike Satan, Adam and Eve understand that their disobedience to God will be corrected through generations of toil on earth. This path is obviously the correct one to take. The visions in Book 11 and 12 demonstrate that obedience to God, even after repeated faults, can lead to humankind's salvation. Second theme is the hierarchical nature of universe. Paradise Lost is about hierarchy as much as it's about obedience. The layout of the universe, with heaven above, hell below, and earth is in the middle, present the universe as a hierarchy based on proximity to God and its grace. This partial hierarchy leads to a social hierarchy of angels. Humans, animals, and devils, the Satan is closest to God with the archangels and cherubim behind him. Adam and Eve and Earth's animals comes next, with Satan and the other fallen angels following last. To obey God is to respect this hierarchy. Saturn refuses to honor the sun as his superior, thereby questioning God's hierarchy. As the angel in Saturn camp rebel, they hope to beat God and thereby dissolve what they believe to be an unfair hierarchy in heaven. When the sun and the god angels defeat the rebel angels, the rebels are punished by being banished far away from heaven. At least Saturn's argue lost. They can make their own hierarchy in hell, but they are nevertheless subject to God's overall hierarchy, in which they are ranked the lowest. Saturn continues to disobey God and his hierarchy as he seeks to corrupt mankind. Likewise, humankind disobedience is a corruption of God's hierarchy. Before the fall, Adam and Eve treat the visiting angel with proper respect and acknowledgement of their closeness to God. And Eve embraces the subservient role allotted to her in her marriage. God and Raphael both instruct Adam that is slightly further removed from God's great Sam Adam because she was created to serve both God and him. When Eve pursues Adam to let her walk alone, she challenges him, her superior, and he yields to her, his inferior. Again, as Adam eats from the fruit, he knowingly defies God by obeying Eve and his inner instinct instead of God and his reason. Adam's visions in books 11 and 12 shows more example of this disobedience to God and the universe hierarchy, but also demonstrate that with the son's sacrifice his hierarchy will be restored once again. After the seas, the vision, sorry, third theme of the fall is partially fortunes. After he sees the visions of Christ, redemption of mankind, humankind in Book 12, Adam referred to his own sin as a Felix Cupla couple. Flex Q Flex Culpa Flex Culpa are happy fought, suggesting that the fall of humankind, while seeming as unmight, unmitigated catastrophe, does is in fact bring good with it. Adam and Eve disobedience allows God to show his mercy and temperance in others, punishment and his eternal providence toward humankind. This display of love and compassion given through the Son is a gift to humankind. Humankind must know experience pain and death, but humans can also experience mercy, salvation, and grace in ways they wouldn't have been able to had they not disobeyed. While humankind has fallen from grace, individuals can redeem and save themselves through continued devotions and obedience to God. The salvations of humankind in the form of the Son's sacrifice and resurrection can be to restore humankind to its former state. In other words, good will come of sin and death, and humankind will eventually be rewarded. This fortune result justified God's reasoning and explains his ultimate plan from humankind. Okay, do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.